that this whole mentality of top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel, it's gone. You need to forget it. There's this new thing called all of funnel. It's very simple and it works. That top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel has since been less effective because you can no longer determine who's at the top, who's in the middle, and who's at the bottom. We've blurred out a couple of these things, but what I want to show is that there's a campaign here called top of funnel conversions. And what you can see here, it's been running, it's spent about $1,000 or so, $50 a day, and cost per purchase around $91. Now, this is a skincare brand selling a product for about 20 to 30 bucks. So, you know, $20 to $30 AOV, $90 cost per purchase, definitely not viable. There's different targeting here, lookalike audience, interest-based, and broad. And within these specific ad sets, there's multiple different types of ads, all varying in spends, and also only a few actually getting purchases. You can see here, this is the top of funnel, supposedly cold prospecting, getting purchases at $47, $92. Now, this is what I call a fail, right? It is not hit critical mass. It hasn't gotten any purchases. It's not effective. It's not working, right? There's also this other campaign, middle of funnel, remarketing audience, supposedly targeting people that have engaged with the ads but not purchased, people been to the website, things like that. Again, no effectiveness, spent a bunch of money, frequency is still pretty low, but again, still not working, not getting any purchases. Now, the interesting thing here is if you look at the spends and $1,000, basically $1,200, cost per purchase $91 or so between these both these campaigns, maybe only 12 purchases. If you look at this one here, the naming convention is a little bit off, but in this one campaign, it's just one campaign targeting everything. And if you actually look at the targeting for these ad sets, there's no targeting at all, right? If you go into it, there's no interest. There's literally 18 to 65, all genders and Australia. There's no targeting at all. Yet we're getting purchases at $4.69 with only $18 spent. And this other one, this control on the winners, it's getting $7.96 per purchase, and it's spent $541. So how has it spent half of the budget that this entire campaign over here has spent, but it's gotten 5 times the number of purchases? So you see here, $1,000 in spend, 12 purchases, $91 cost per purchase. But this campaign, or this ad set rather, $500 spend, 68 purchases at an $7.96 cost per purchase. And when you look at it, again, it's broad. If you look at the setup, there's no targeting. The only exclusion is literally purchases, but apart from that, they're not targeting any interest or anything like that. It's literally broad and just Australia. So why is this working? Basically, what you need to understand is that this whole mentality around specifically knowing where people are in the funnel, you need to throw it out the door. You need to forget about it. You need to look at your entire ad account as targeting everybody at any given time, and also giving the reins over to Facebook and Instagram and these platforms that literally are built off of machine learning and AI. Now, I don't know how smart you are. I know how smart I am. Not very compared to these AI and machine learning platforms. I cannot beat AI and machine learning at their own game, right? They are literally built to read data, to understand audiences, and to find the best people for your marketing message based on the spend you give it, right? Whereas you and me, we're human beings. We're not built for that, right? We're emotional. We make decisions at a whim with the context and the information that we're given, right? This idea that marketers are smarter than the platforms and you need to ignore the learning phase and you know better and don't listen to what Facebook is telling you. Why would you not listen to Facebook if it asks you to group all the targeting together, if it tells you to do certain things? Why would you do that? If the platform that is built on machine learning and AI is literally telling you that this is the way it needs to be, why wouldn't you just listen to it, right? Are you smarter than the platform? Are you better? Did you build it? No. So just give the machine what it wants. And what it wants is as much creative freedom, in the sense of what the platform wants is freedom to dictate where your marketing message from your copy, creative, and your offer goes to in terms of the audience. There's an entire pie of your audience, right? And in this pie, there are your customers at any given point. If you target an interest or group people into different campaigns, what you're essentially doing is that you're in this pie, you're getting like a circle and you're just stabbing it in the dark and hopefully you're getting customers. What we're doing with broad and just one campaign is we're saying, hey, everybody's my customer, but you, Facebook, just find it. Find my customers. So it looks at everybody and then narrows it down slowly rather than going at a spray and pray approach where you're just going after one segment at a time. And the way you do that is basically have one campaign, no targeting, and in your ad sets, no targeting as well, but group your ad sets based on different themes. So you see here, this is the Emily UGC. So it's one type of angle for your creative. And then you also have another angle, which is like your control, your winners. So anything that is doing well, you promote it into this ad set. And then you might have another ad set that targets another angle. So grouping everything into one, what it does is that it actually expedites the learning process. You put all the budget into one campaign and then Meta would do its job and then find you the best audience for your marketing message, your copy, your creative, your offer, your landing page, everything. And in that way, it serves a few purposes. One, you don't need to manage it as much. Two, you're giving Facebook what it needs. And three, you get way better learnings, way faster, you get way better results, and then you can scale that way.